Hi guys, I'm Nantara Rai reporting for ET Now. I've got an exclusive story for all of you today. Now, we were the first ones at ET Now to break the story of how Amazon had sent a legal notice to Kishore Biani's Future Group to block the sale, the 25,000 crore rupee sale to Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries. And now we've got another big story for you when it comes to this dispute. We understand from our sources that an emergency arbitration hearing took place in Singapore. This emergency hearing, lasted over 5 hours, and the verdict is going to be out on or before October 26th. This ruling is going to be so crucial because it's also going to determine the fate of the 25,000 crore rupee sale of Kishore Biani's Future Retail to Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries. So who's the arbitrator? It's a single bench arbitration hearing. The sole arbitrator is the former Attorney General of Singapore, VK Rajah. Harish Salve represented Future Retail, which is of course going to be bought out by Reliance Industries. Future Coupons, which is Kishore Biani's promoter group entity, is actually being represented by a Singapore headquartered lawyer, and the former Solicitor General of India, Gopal Subramaniam, represented Amazon. Just a quick refresher. Amazon sent a legal notice to the Future Group citing contractual violations. Amazon, about 11 months ago, did buy a 49% stake in Future Coupons, the promoter entity. With that, its stake in Amazon Retail works out, in Future Retail, I beg your pardon, Amazon's stake in Future Retail works out to be less than 5%. But what it does have is a right of first refusal. That's what sources tell us. Secondly, when it entered into this contract with the Future Group, there was a non-compete-like pact. So Future Group was not allowed to go to competitors to raise money. And apparently there was a list, and this list had specifically mentioned Reliance. So it's certainly going to be very interesting to see how this arbitration actually goes out. It's happened very quickly. Remember, the dispute resolution mechanism is something we've been talking about here on ET Now, did have arbitration as one of the ways out. Now, Kishore Biani, the Future Group, you've got a bomb ticking, a dead bomb ticking, right? Almost 13,000 crore rupees. You've heard from Kishore Biani speaking last week about how the big mistake was actually to take on expensive debt and not equity to grow. They didn't have a choice. They had to sell out, and they've decided to sell out to Reliance Industries. But what sources in the Future Group have always said, that they actually first offered it to Amazon, and Amazon was not interested. The thing is, do they have that in writing? Because sources in Amazon then say that we have a non-compete, we do have a right of first refusal. What are we supposed to tell our shareholders back in the United States? So all I can say is, look at the big names involved: Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Mukesh Ambani, Reliance Industries, Kishore Biani, Future Group. We're right on top of this story. Stay tuned.